Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And today I have come on to show you a screen card that I recently did in a class. Bear with me. My chair has... I think I might have locked it now. It keeps moving up and down. I'm not sure whether I'm locked it or I've not locked it, but let's see what happens if I suddenly disappear. Well, you can't see me anyway. Anyway, so I recently did a class in the post, and this is one of the cards that we made. And we did this with the Unbounded Love suite. And let me see if I've got that correct, because you know me, I always forget. Unbounded Beauty suite, but the stamp set, we've got Flowers of Beauty, Unbounded Love, and it was these dies, the Unbounded Love dies, and the Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper that we used in this card. I did use the sentiments. I'm not sure that's what I'm going to do on this one. So basically I have a piece of card and I've folded it in four. Yeah. So I have used, in this one I used this retired punch to make the legs, as you see, and in this one I felt they were a bit high, and then I redesigned, well, rethought it and used this also retired lasting label punch. But I'm sure you have got dies and punches that you could use to create the legs on your screen. I will give you the measurements. So if you're doing this in centimetres, that is 28 centimetres by 14 centimetres, and you're scoring at 7, 14 and 21. Yeah. Bear with me. Yeah. And if you're doing it in inches, it's 11 by 5.5 inches, and you score at 2 3/4, 5.5, and 8 1/4. And then you just use your punch, or you could use a die. And so as long as your punch shape or die shape is not wider than that panel, which is 7 centimetres, or it's gone again, or 2 3/4 inches. So there you go. That's how to make the base card. And then I have cut some pieces from, what's it from? I got the paper out to show you this beautiful paper, which is Wildly Flowering. So because I had a piece of Misty Moonlight card as my card base, I cut pieces that have blue in them, and basically I've just cut 8 pieces, and I want to just well, I've got that lying loose here, and I'm just going to do these pieces for the back and these pieces for what I consider the front. So I'm going to do that on, that's the front of my card. Yeah, I've not thought that through very well, have I? So that's what I consider the front, so just let's put that one on. What I want to do is end up with all different panel on each side. I'm sorry, it's warm today and I've got the window open and you hear all the noises. So will we just do these? So I was considering that one there, and there. I'll just pop this one in here this time. Right, the brains. I'll just try and quickly stick these down. Obviously try and keep your border much the same. I'll just quickly obviously it's hard to decide which panel the paper is too pretty and you can't always decide which side to use. Oops. So really it is, once you've cut it, a really simple card. Once you've cut all your bits, it's just a matter of sticking it all together. I'm using wet glue to give myself a bit of wiggle room, and then I probably wiggle it a bit too much. I'm trying to make them not all on the same panel as on the other side. I don't know why, it doesn't really matter. So remember when, you know, these screens would be found in ladies' bedrooms and changing rooms and on a stage where you may have to do quick changes and you don't want an audience, or you don't want the audience to see you changing. Screens were used, you don't see them as much nowadays, and if they're usually more used for decorative purposes rather than practical purposes nowadays. But there's your basic card. Da-da-da. And I thought I cut out some shapes from the Unbounded Beauty stamp die set. It's got lots of lovely shapes. I'll show you. I did show you briefly earlier. But where have they gone? I always go the wrong place, don't I? There. The dies, there's loads of different shapes, quite a few ovally ones, and just handy shapes, beautiful little floral pieces as well. So, but I kind of thought this has reminded me of a mirror when I first cut it out, even though I'd cut it out in white. And then I've got this simple white piece, and I put glue dots on this because foil paper and wet glue don't mix very much, so I've just rolled up some of our glue dots and just put them a few around here, and I'm just going to basically, this is not what I did on my other one, but I just, sometimes as you craft with a set you start to see easier ways to do things and achieve things. So look, there is a mirror. Okay, glue dimensionals. Oops. Okay. And there's my mirror. On squint. I'm just going to leave it. And then I have this stamp set, You Are Beautiful, and it actually has the sentiment, You are beautiful. And I think sometimes, even ourselves, we need to remind ourselves that we are. But just nice to give to a friend or a younger person, just to remind them. So I'm just going to get my Misty Moonlight out because it kind of just keeps this card all colour coordinated. This one I put You Are Amazing, and that is from the Sentimental Park stamp set, just in case you're wondering what affirmations you have in your collection of stamps. Okay, where did I put the dimensionals? And again, you can carry on decorating this as much or as little as you like, because to be honest, the paper here is doing all the work. You are beautiful. You know, you are a shining light. Make today amazing. And trust in the Lord with all your heart, and He will direct your path. And it even tells you where that has come from. Proverbs 3 verse 5 to 6. There you go. Right. I have this panel here which I could pop in. I could cut a piece of Whisper White. Where did I get that from? Basic White. It's a long time since we had Whisper White. Could trim this down so that I've got a full panel to write on. So we just take that to, oops, 6. But what length were the DSP panels? 6.6. That's not right. 12, so take that down to 11.5, and I need to make that one narrower because let's take that. Oh, maybe I did take it down. Let's check. Yeah, it's down a bit. I'll do. Right. Ignore me and my... Yeah, I have done that. So we're just leaving a small margin of designer series paper there. That is, yeah. We'll just pop it here. This is taking me way longer than it should. I'm a wee bit distracted this morning. I'm not sure why. So I'll probably have a coffee break after this and refocus. And then you can always, you know, if it's a birthday or whatever, you could pop that in. You could stamp something else on there. What could be? You're a Shining Light. That would fit there. Now this just fits in a normal envelope, pardon me. You don't have to make anything special. Okay, and I'll just pop a little bit of wet glue and glue this flat, and it looks like I've stamped on the wrong side of that. So let's just stamp on the right side of it. When you'll see what I mean when you die cut. I think everyone's decided this is a good day to do their garden. I think that might be what's distracting me. We've got streamers and all sorts going on out there. You'll see when you do these kind of die cuts, you'll decide yourself that there's a right side and a wrong side. I think I might just pop that there. Oops. But again, you could decorate it with anything that you like. I mean, even the likes of this bit, but it doesn't, but it would go like that. So you can just add whatever you like now to your card. But how nice is that to get a squint mirror like that? And it says you are beautiful. I just think that is just nice. So thank you very much for watching along, and I hope you'll have a go at a screen card, because it really is pretty simple. I have seen a lot of them on YouTube and they don't decorate the back, but I just thought, well, I've got this beautiful paper, why not decorate every panel of it? And you know, you could put more messages in there too. So yeah, thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next video. If you haven't already subscribed, please do, and please watch the bell icon to see when I'm coming on again. Thank you.